maybe first thing, if you can let us know, what got you into crypto in the beginning, to begin with it. Why do this right now? And yeah, just tell us more about yourself for a bit,
Yeah. So a couple years ago, I was looking at crypto. I bought some Bitcoin, and then I sold some Bitcoin way too early. And then the same thing happened that I described, by the way. Of course, just like a lot of us, right? We look back and we're like, wow, look what Bitcoin just did. Why did I ever sell that back then? And so I think it was in the news. I saw the price of Bitcoin. I was like, are you kidding me? I had that years ago.
That's true.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
So I started looking at crypto, and I did what a lot of people do when they first get into crypto. Of course, I signed up for Coinbase, and then I found all these degen platforms like KuCoin where you can leverage trade and such. And it's super stressful.
It is.
When you're trying to enter in trades, and like you said, sell at the top and buy at the bottom, and it never goes the way that you want it to go. Right? No matter how much technical analysis, how good you are at it, you could get 5 of them right, and then you get one of them wrong, and you lose everything. You just wasted all your time, and that could have been months of time. Right. And months of gains. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's stressful. It even happens to the top influencers. You see these guys, they'll have a good run for months and months and months. And then they literally go on stream and say, I screwed up. The markets aren't going the way I wanted it to. So I'm quitting YouTube. All right.
The odds are against you. Yeah.
It literally happens to everybody.
Yep.
So somehow I was digging through CoinMarketCap, and I literally found Hex, on page 3 or whatever it was, number 201. And I clicked it. It had a cool logo to me. I clicked it and I was like, what is this? And I went to the website, which looked really scammy. But I was like, well, hold on a minute. All you do is lock this thing up and it prints you some interest. That sounds a lot like some other financial products. And I said, this is interesting. And I was hesitant. Like, I went back and I clicked at the go.hex.com website like every day for like a week. And I looked at it and I was ready to buy some. I was like, it looks kind of scammy, right? And I'd leave, and I come back and then I leave. And after a week, I said, all right, let me just click this button and do it. Okay. And I did my first stake. I started to realize all this other leverage stuff, all these other, tokens. You've got influencers who will pump them, but they'll have their bags full before they pump, and then they'll just dump on you. It's like, this is just a dirty market. This is ridiculous. And Hex is just so genuine, and it's really simple. There's a lot of math behind Hex. Don't get me wrong, right? But it's simple. You stake it. That's it. You lock it up and stake it. And you hold on and you wait through all the dips, and there's nothing you can do about it. Okay. It forces you to hold on. And that caused me to look at some Richard Hart videos, Pulse Chain, right? He announced Pulse Chain. I jumped in the Telegram room there, learned a lot, started teaching people, trying to become.
How far back was this?
Yeah, so Pulse Chain, when did Pulse Chain get announced? Back in like March, maybe?
Yeah.
March or April or something. I think I was one of the first people in that Telegram. And I dove right in and learned as much as I could and started helping other people. Built a lot of friendships in there.
Awesome.
Ended up building a little community on a separate Telegram page where we would game theory and come up with learning material that we're going to show people, how to get into Pulse Chain, how it's all going to work and stuff. And that community just grew and grew and grew. Eventually, several months passed, and this opportunity came along with some of the same people, some of the very same people that were there either at the beginning of Hex or at the beginning of Pulse Chain. Right in the Telegrams, we all came together and we were brainstorming all sorts of things. How do we bank on ourselves? You know, what's the easiest ways to get out of crypto? Let's talk, you know, fiat off ramps. Let's talk about stable coins and why most stable coins suck. And what can we do to make people hold on?
Right.
And when people hold on, more people hold on, the price just goes up forever, like goes up even faster. And we, you know, a group of us compared, actually, Christian or Crypto Crazy gets the credit for most of this. He was bugging. He was bugging me. He would send me DMs and say, "You've got to check out this protocol over on Ethereum. Tell me what you think."
Liquidity.
Yeah, and I would kind of read it and be like, whatever, right? Whatever.
That's how it always starts. You know, you're not interested.
But eventually he got myself and a few other people on the phone, and he said no, you know, in a meeting room, and said, "You guys aren't leaving until you pay attention to this. You guys I want to compare this with you against the other stablecoin protocols and the other lending platforms, because there's an opportunity out here for hexagons and pulsecons that we don't want them to miss." Right there, this thing has the power to be absolutely massive, especially at the beginning of a brand new blockchain. And he told us what he knew about it. We all started researching it ourselves, and it was an absolute no-brainer. This product is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. It's better than any other stablecoin out there. It holds its peg better than any other stablecoin. The liquidations are not quite the same as some other stablecoin protocols. There's no dumping on the market that it happens. Cascading liquidations is not a thing. Flash loans is not a thing. It's just very pure, and it's community driven, and it just simply works.